Welcome to No Man's Sky Permadeath mode. Now, in the last part, I actually reset this mission. Just partly out of curiosity, partly also the fact that I thought it had become blocked. And what it had the effect of was resetting this condition that I had to raise the level with the mercenaries guild by 3. And I've had to redo them all again, and that's what I did off camera actually. Guys, I went and did a couple of the kill creatures missions, got it back, and I also did, so it says here, visit mission board. Okay, we're just going to go there. And I also got an extra mission to go and kill some Sentinels, which I intended to do as part of this video. Well, I got into a few scraps with the Sentinels whilst I was trying to gather some resources, and ended up killing all the required 8 Sentinels. So what we're going to do here is pilots, raiders, mercenaries, explorers, they will come through this station to seek work. Okay. Lifeform offers me a list of missions and associated rewards. You should be able to hand in this one. It says here heavyweight bust up. Basically it meant I had to go and kill 8 Sentinels. And we got 88,000. Sentinel Mercenaries Guild has increased. And what that should do is, I'm not going to select any more missions, so we're just going to leave. And what that should do is mean that I've now effectively reached the next level in patterns in time. Although that doesn't seem to have reset. But yeah, Apprentice Mercenaries Guild, you have now reached guild level 8. Wow. I need to come over here anyway because I've got some bits and pieces to sell as well, because off camera I made some living glass. I picked up another Gravitino ball which I'll sell, and I think I've got some explosive here somewhere. There it is, which I made. We're going to sell that off as well. Here's our friend. I also want to visit that grave if we've still got it, and I'm just going to sell off the stuff. Sell items. Liquid explosive. Sell that. Lost a bit of cash on it, but I'm not slightly bit worried, to be honest. And the Gravitino ball. And the living glass. This is obviously not a very good place to do business, but we're not staying here, so. And I think we need to talk to Enforcer Kez. What do you want from us? Wish me to visit the Vakeen and learn what I could, but of the Atlas, the creator of all universe, the Sentinels, the rebellious hunters, anomalies, and travellers who committed such unforgivable acts long ago. Ask about Atlas, I think. Don't speak me that name. Only pathetic beings worship liars, Atlas. Ask why Atlas is a liar. Any being that claims to be a god is not one. Interloper. Progenitor Herrick knew all this well. Battle Brother Null did not. They died for a false dream. The king tells me their history of wars with Gek and of Corvette slaves and tyrannous empires. The Vakeen suggests that if Atlas is a god, then it is insane. I'm about to leave when I notice something on the Vakeen's terminal. 2 digits blinking endlessly. They feel familiar. Ask about 16. Yes. And he doesn't say anything. Okay. What? Interloper. What faces are? Vakeen is visibly pained by my mention of the number, staring at their terminal as if they'd seen it for the first time. Their words slur and a strange sound entering every sentence. I leave. Okay, is that it? Dated patterns in time. Target outside. Salt Galaxy map. Okay, but before we go anywhere, I want, in case we've got to go, this unknown grave there. We're going to go and visit the unknown grave. Of course, this is my new hauler. I can't make up my mind whether I like it or I don't, but we're going to stick with it for a little while. But we're definitely going to visit that grave before we go anywhere. But we've actually got a shelter there as well, so maybe we'll visit the shelter as well. I think I've got plenty of plutonium. Wow, and that's a minute away. Oops. Looks like we're on another water planet. That means the opposition could be hostile. Oh, come on. Play the game. Dangerously hot, high security. Correct.
Extreme Sentinel
Yeah, just not look up and they might get the hint. How far that's away? 9 seconds. Raise signal to callbacks. Granted convergence exchange 4. Oh, don't do this to me. Sorry, I've got to flip through this, guys. We're being fired at by the Sentinels, so extract Glyph. Obtain the Glyph and the ability to travel to unknown worlds. Run, 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 run. Where's my ship? Run, 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 run. I've lost my ship. Where's the ship? Come on. I hate this when it does this. Come on. Oh, they've deactivated. There are times when I really hate this game. And we got a second glyph to a 16, ancient glyph to a 16. Wow, I think we're going to get out of here immediately. Yep, I really hate the game sometimes when it does that, because you're trying to read those messages and can't do anything about it. It's, you know, it's, you just got to sit there and take it. And you saw how quickly that built up to a second tier. Looks like we've also got a... Alright, I'm just going to go and check out over here and see what this is out of curiosity. If it's not anything particularly very good, we won't bother stopping. Ah, it's up in space, but it looks like we've also got some opposition up in space, so we're going to have to... I think we're just going to bail, guys. It's a bounty ship. Current mission. And it says Explorer Guild is here. Right. Ah, maybe I'm misunderstanding that. Oh, come on. I've got the... Right, so we're on our way. It's just me misreading the galactic map. I'm glad to see the back of that system. That's a dead cert. Okay. We've actually got 5 planets. And it looks like we may be running into a space battle. Oh, isn't that fun? In some ways, I actually prefer the old space map, to be honest. I guess let's just get into the space station. Because in theory, the guy should be here. That means we've got to do some explorer missions now. Right, let's go up and talk to the explorer. Explorers Guild representative, thank you. Hello. Hello. Oops, can't get him. Activate. Divine Atlas. Arrival of Traveller is anticipated, but you are not ready yet. We must know that you are the one we seek. It is clear that I am yet to make sufficient impact among the Korvax. Perhaps if I improve my affiliation with the Explorer Guild, I will gain the stranger's attention. Oh, great. That means I've got to do more missions for Explorer. Mission board located. So we've got to do 3 missions for Explorers now. Okay. Let's talk to Mr. Korvax. And I still don't know what he's saying. The lifeform offers me a blueprint for nanosuit upgrades. Now I've got quite a lot of nanites, but some of them are actually stored down in my exocraft. And got radiation level tile. That's the 2nd level radiation. The flora analyzer could be quite useful. As trial candidate. And we've got so we actually got some shielding here that could be quite useful to buy. I might pick that up if we stay in this system long enough, but I'm not going to spend the resources just yet. Let's go here. Is there anyone that's going to boost my health? Bit of a alpha's at maximum. Okay. We might leave the up one just in case. Right, so it looks like we've got to do 3 missions for the Explorers Guild. I'll see you once I get the other side, guys, and see what the Explorers got to offer us. Okay, here we are, guys. Here's the Explorers Guild. Let's see what he's got here. I've definitely got to learn more words. The Korvax presents me with a list of missions and their associated rewards. Let's browse the missions. And that Explorer there, scan minerals. Okay, client unknown, required rank unknown, and Explorers Guild. Long lost formations. Okay, we'll accept that. And anything else? A feast. Protect the miners. Oh, I'm not going to kill any more. There. Hunt low level pirates. I think I'm going to accept that. Right, now I've accepted this simply because I keep on having battles with pirates from time to time anyway, so I might as well just do that and gain the mission. But then again, upon reflection, doing those missions just makes it more difficult if the game wants me to get standing there. Courageous dogfight, return to your ship and leave the station. Okay. Looks like I've got myself into a dogfight. That was an automatic dogfight. What I want to do is explore and get to the centre of the galaxy. Okay. And what I'm going to do, actually this is a good opportunity because somebody left a comment about a good way to get target location. And apologies, I can't remember your name because it's been a few days, and they were saying about pressing the S key and then that allows you to swivel a lot faster. Yeah, I suppose it does actually. But we need to close on them first. That's a bounty ship. So we're not actually after pirates, we're after... Okay, so we're going to have to go after a bounty ship. I mean, I could pulse fire, but I'll probably overrun him. Yeah. Right, so you press back. And then you swivel. Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. By staying still in one place, you can actually... Ah, that's cool. You're almost like swiveling on a point. Ah, that makes sense. Right. And what was the other mission I accepted? Long lost formations. Got to go and scan 5 minerals. Okay. Star bulb. You been here before? Let's see. Discover this. We're back to where we were before. I certainly want that pinkish that I overheat my weapon. Let's just get in and I need some nickel to actually do an upgrade, and I went looking for it on a planet and I actually found it quite difficult, and the best location seems to be space. It's just we got more pirates coming in. Okay, let's get out of here. I think we're gonna... Yeah, but we should be able to cancel that by diving down into here. Now, I remember this planet. It had... I think it was a fairly hostile reception. I think, if I correctly... So, the heck are we? Won't tell me. Okay. Oh, this is getting a bit disjoint, guys. I'm getting a bit confused here. Let's get back up into space. Solarium, gold, iridium. Where do I want to go? Low atmosphere planet. I think that could be quite useful. Right, let's head back to the space station. Yeah, let's head back to the space station and get this sorted out. Right, we're proximity of the space station. And that's aluminium iridium. Unmapped. Okay. We're going to go there. If we've returned to a system that we've already been to, we might as well carry on exploring it. I mean, it's a long hop, but I don't think it's going to make that much difference. So here we are, guys. We're coming in on low atmosphere planet. And we'll just see what it's like. I mean, it's a good chance it won't have any bases on it. Yep. Try out a scan, see what's around. Right, I think we're just going to put down about here. So we've got plenty of resources. B. Okay. Clear. Sentinels minimal. Flora not present. Okay. And it doesn't look like there's much at all here. So this is the new version of Barren Planets. Of course, we got to scan. 5 items. If I show you there, in the top. Oh, locked on. In the top right there, you can actually see the mission, how far you're actually gaining now. Iron. And there's a Sentinel hanging around, but that'd be okay. Shouldn't take very long. Gather the plutonium. Basically compensate for landing on this planet. Let's throw out a scan because there used to be loads of thallium on these planets once. Thallium, but there's something up over there. I think we'll go check that out. And if it's iridium or something like that, that could be very, very useful. We're gonna have to watch out for our resources, but I've got plenty of thallium. Let's go. I mean, I do need some iridium as well to upgrade some items. Don't know. Oh, you can't scan the big blocks. Okay. Ah, it's iridium. Good. I want that. Grab some of this. Right, I'll see you in a minute, guys, once I've mined this down, because it will take a little while. Right, I think I've got enough, guys. Got some iron. Anything else I can scan here? Oh. We got 4 out of 5. No. Hello, Mr. Sentinel. I don't want any trouble. I'm minding my own business. You please mind yours, and we'll be fine. Need to top up on a little bit of iron. I definitely want my plasma thrower. There's a nodule down here. That should make my 5th element to scan. Grab that as well. There we are. Anything else of value down in here? Nope. Grab this. Bit disappointed about thallium because, as I say, planets like this used to be incredibly rich with thallium. Plutonium there, we'll grab that. Well, we're on the way through. I think I'll put out one more scan to see if there's any thallium around. No. Oh, that's disappointing. Hey. Just grab these on the way through. Fill up with that. Good thing is, because of the extra storage now inside of the exosuit here, the cargo slot here, you can see I've got 500 thallium stashed away in there. I think what I might do is come up here and grab some more. I think this would be iridium again. Yep, I'm going to grab a bit more iridium before I leave, so I'll see you in a minute once I've mined this out. That's enough. Right, back to the ship. Seems to have landed in a hole. through. I can't remember what. You probably don't have them. Got, and that doesn't. So it must be the. Oops. Must be the tool. Yep. Beam coolant, iridium, 200 iridium, 100 iridium. Okay. Get that in there. Have the top bar. Mining beam up a bit, so we've got a bit more cooling, so that the beam, our multi-tool, will now be a little bit more clout. You can see here now we've got damage potential 72.3, mining yield 47%, scanner range 207. That's pretty good. I do need a multi-tool because this is only a C class one, but it's building up slowly over time, and I think we're going to take off. Gonna charge the, can't recharge the hyperdrive. Oh, what's that? Where was that? What was that going on? And I think we're just top up with that. And what I'm going to do now is go up and return to the space station. Got a feeling I want to do the Atlas path. Actually, I'm getting a bit bored of just doing these missions, to be honest. I thought doing the what's it called? Doing the patterns of time, I would get that done fairly quickly, but it's actually taken a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Okay, here we go. Right, we're using the photon beam. Sometimes I've overheated. Great. Where are you? Like I said, it doesn't take long now. I seem to be in almost constant battles in a lot of these systems now. I should have. Grab some more. Well, standing with the callbacks has increased. Yep, definitely pressing the S key works, so thanks very much for the person who gave me that tip. And here we are, guys, we're back in the space station. I'm just going to fly up and in that mission. Long lost formations. Ulvax presents a list of missions. Okay, and in missions we will got 82,000 for that. Standard mercenary skills increased. Okay, thank you. Long lost formations, and we've got deflection enhancement Sigma. Now that could be useful. Presents missions and associated rewards. Okay, let's see if we've got any more explorer missions here. Thought-provoking. Okay. Scan minerals. Okay, I've got more minerals to scan. I think I'm going to go and find a more friendly planet to actually scan them on. And aggressive destruction. Kill Sentinels. Kill Sentinels. Thought-provoking. I think we're going to go find a more friendly system to actually scan with. Okay, we're just going to leave. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is go back to my home system. Let's just have a quick look. That. No. That. Cancel that. Actually, cancel that. That there. We need 6 car light sheets. Okay. I've got the iron for this, so car light sheets. Get 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. You move, and so that should increase our shielding even more. It's a bit of a mess, but I'm quite happy with that. I know some of you guys will say, oops, do that. I should be putting them in here. What I want is the cumulative bonus for the Starlight Shield, and what I want to do is save those slots for the maybe the pulse engines or the warped hyperdrives if I get that far. So I'm quite happy to build this up here, because you can see by putting them side by side that there is an accumulative bonus associated with that. I need to top that up. I think I use plutonium, whoops, and a bit of carbon. I think that's just used up a lot of my carbon. My iron's getting a bit low again. Let's just top everything up here. My tools ready to go. You're ready to go. I don't need any shielding. Anything else I need here? And what I actually need is a pulse splitter. I don't actually have a pulse splitter. That's interesting. I thought I had one. And any more tech here. Now I'd love to get some of these in. What I might do is actually put some of these weapons in that slot. Right, it says Positron Ejector 77. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go home. Go to my base. In fact, I'm almost certain I've got some nickel. Okay, right, back to good old home base. And if we go up to here, we've got 198 nickel. That actually going up. Okay. And if I go to technology, right, well, I wonder which one is the best of these. Let's see what we got. Got fires a large concentrated ball of charged particles at forward targets, causing heavy damage. The charge is non-guided and will continue on its trajectory until it impacts with an obstacle. That might be a dangerous weapon to use. Shots are granted a wide cone of destruction. This reduces the range and rate of fire. Users are encouraged to engage their targets in close proximity. Infra-knife accelerator releases sustained rapid sequence of fire. Advised to limit bursts as overheating could occur rapidly. I actually quite like this actually, because we've also got the upgrades. Increases rate of fire, reduces time between shots. Yeah, I think what we can do actually is put that there, because I've also got some chrysonite. So let's just drop this into there, and I've also got right, bring the chrysonite back. Let's slip into the base. Technology, and we've now got coolant, and we actually need 100 aluminium. I've actually got the aluminium for that as well. And so we'll put the chrysonite back, and up here I'm sure I've got the aluminium, because this is an aluminium planet. There's the aluminium, yes. Oh, that's gold. What am I on about? That's aluminium. Technology. And that gives us a bit more rate of fire. So that's going to give us a little bit more extra defense in my ship, and we can have some fun with that next time I get into a space battle. Let's see if I can scan any minerals or anything out here. Actually, let's get into my... where did I leave my exocraft? Yeah, let's go mineral scanning on this planet. I think I've scanned most of the stuff around here, but we'll just go curiosity. Okay. Yeah. Oh no. I suppose because I knew what. No, why didn't that complete the scan? Okay. I suppose because I know what plutonium is, I never actually got round to scanning it, which is an interesting. And the same with iron. Iron and copper. Oh, that could be useful. I really should do a bit more scanning actually. We've got everything else around here. Iron and copper. I do need to stock back up on my iron now. Actually, if I go inside, I'll be able to get some protection. It's falling, but it's rising again. Okay, that makes sense. Right, just grab a little bit more iron while I'm looking at it. And I also need to stock up a little bit on marrow grab a little bit of that and a little bit of that. Some platinum with it as well. The only downside of having these combinations is that it actually can clog your inventory up, especially if you're using the exocraft. Like, for example, if I change to the mining beam, you know, if you kind of mine these like this, and as you can see, it's got platinum, but because I've only got limited slots here. If you mine something else, like if I mined one of the iron one over here, if there was one with copper in it, then it would say inventory full. Oh, it's deuteronium. I'm not interested in deuteronium. Got a depot over there. Let's just drop off. Put the copper in there, might as well. And I think while I'm at it, time's pushing on this video, guys. Better drop the save because I've done lots of interesting things. What I want to do is a little bit of harvesting until I'm here. I don't do a lot of it because it's not the most exciting thing that I find to do, but got to do it. Don't know why I've got. I don't know why I've got that gravitino ball there. I should really dig it up and put something more useful in that space, but I will be moving bases soon, so it's not the end of the world. And I've got some gamma weed. Pick this up. And I think I can enough for one lubricant. Starship. A bit more, I think. Or gamma root. Well, I've got some gamma root stashed up over here somewhere. Yeah, go into here. And that should give us should be able to make another lubricant. I think I can make any more. I'll have to. Okay. And send that to my storage containers. I don't need it. Got a bit of a surplus of gamma root. I think I'm going to need to improve my copyright production. Of course, we're going to grab this frostwort. I don't really need it. I'm well over the top with frostwort, but if we grab this, it means I can make the living glass almost immediately. And we come here, make ordinary glass, living glass, ordinary glass, living glass. That gives me a bit more cash. And I think I might be able to get another. It's going the wrong way. No, I'm not going the right way. I'm getting lost in my own base. I think if we come up here, I've got some more copyright up here. Yes. I can make another lubricant. Oh, I need gamma root. And I think I've got plenty of gamma root stashed around here. In fact, I've got more of the stuff than I know what to do with. So, lubricant, and I think I've got quite a lot of. Yep, got surplus. Make glass, make some living glass. I can actually make another glass to consume that up. I can stash the glass in here. At the moment I'm creating more glass than living glass at the moment, so I've got a bit of a surplus going here. I can put that gamma root out now and put it all up in here. Of course we can drop the copyright in. So we've got 3 living glass. That will give us about another just nearly 2 million, or about just under 2 million, I think. But it's not important. And I think what I'm going to do is go out and harvest some more of my fungal clusters. It's not a massive amount. I should really put some more in actually. Oops, get the final one. So I should really put another one out here. I mean, this is just a bonus growth area. So let's put another one out. Yep. That will actually be a bit more cash. And that can go to the Colossus. In fact, let's check out the Colossus, see what I've got in there. Got lots and lots of junk stashed all over the place. I really need to spend some time sorting it out. And you can see I've got more dye, but I can't make acid at the moment. I don't get enough fungal mold coming off this at the moment. You can see I've got loads of unstable gel, which is cactus flesh. So I've got 5 of that. I'm just not producing the fungal mold. In fact, I think what I am going to do is put that in the exosuit, and I think I'm going to go and plant some more fungal mold here, just to get the productivity up a bit. I think I got no carbon. Okay. Wow, resources everywhere. Good thing about this planet is that I've got loads of carbon right on the doorstep. I don't know if there's anything around here that needs scanning. Don't know if that actually counts. No, don't think that counts as a mineral. That let's grab some carbon here. Grab lots and lots of it. Come up here and shove in.
Toxic protection falling.
Yes, I know. That's it. That should up my production of fungal mold. And of course we're going to drop a save. And I think this is where I'm going to wind the video up, guys. Sorry it was a bit disjoint and I lost my way, but I think what I'm going to be doing is, I have to think about it, is this patterns in time is getting a bit frustrated, and I'm kind of a bit inclined to do a little bit of work on the Atlas path, get on that a bit, because I think again somebody left a comment saying that I need to do the Atlas path, so maybe I will kind of push out on the Atlas path and go that route. Let's just have a check. What's my, oops, that's my exocraft. You need a bit of a shot in the arm. I think I will put some plutonium on it. It's a bit of a plutonium surplus at the moment. And I've forgotten completely why I came in here. Oh, there's, yep, I've got one hyperdrive, so what I might have to do is make some hyperdrive fuel. So I'm pretty sure I've got some surplus up here. Got electron vapor. I'm sure I've got other stuff stashed away. I've got so much stuff junked in here. Looks like I've actually now cross here. Maybe that can go here. But I think this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. If you've got any comments on this patterns in time, and I mean, I don't know how long this is going to go on, feel free to pass a comment, give me a hint on how long this mission's going to last, because it does seem to be dragging out. I was expecting it to be finished quite some time, and I do really want to get down towards moving on, getting some progress towards the path towards the centre of the galaxy, because I do want to get to the centre of the galaxy on this Let's Play. But this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the video, hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.